Come have some fun and watch some games. Time to get crazy. It's night and day. Yeah. Night and day, back again. Back in the world of Final Fantasy XVI. Damn, this game is fun. Just want to keep playing for longer and longer sessions, but I don't usually have the time. So, if we do get the time, there's a little bit there over a little bit of a holiday. I could play a little bit more. We won't always have that stretch of time, so, you know, if we do get the time, we want to use it. Hello, everybody! What are you guys saying? Well, we heard you last time where you were like, oh, the Moogle is funny, but why aren't you saying it right now? I don't know. Maybe I need to run over here and jump over here. Hurrah! Nope. Yes, no, no, okay. What do you got to say for us, Moogle?
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh.
I'm
sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest.
Bestiary?
And that they never reveal themselves to humans.
He knows his stuff. But what he doesn't know is that Nectar the Bold is no
Nectar,
ordinary...
you say? Clive.
You understand Moogle-town, Kupo?
So it would seem.
Finally, Kupo. I've been trying to talk to these people ever since the winds carried me here, but none of them understand a word I say.
That sounds...
And honestly, those... But now you're here, my pom-pom save at last. You can hear me, you can actually hear me, Kupo. My dialogue doesn't stay on the screen for very long all the time, Kupo. What do you gotta say? It's our little secret, Kupo.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Oh, now they're saying it.
I wonder what it's trying to say.
Oh, so the kids don't understand it. Inquisitive girl and curious boy.
It's our little secret, Kupo.
I think that's all Nectar says for a while, is it's our little secret. Much like some of these other guys
just
that
don't have enough
hide
teams
away.
to follow every lead. No.
Some of them get
Even if
updated,
they were teams of one.
and some people like Lanklocked Bearer do not get updated for a while. He'll still tell us not to tell Otto that we can read. So yeah, I think this game is a blast. Little blast, so good, so good. Now if we go up here, I'm pretty sure Tarja is still like standing here with the door wide open like an idiot. And she's like, oh, why aren't you never
I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get dressed.
I've been out of here for like at least 15 minutes. You could close the damn door and she could have been dressed a while back, Tarja. La Brea Tar Pits. Alright, so we have to talk... Oh. Karen is actually the next part of the quest?
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Oh, real quick, let's turn off quick complete. Alright, so we're gonna run over here and actually do this side quest too, I think.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
You agreed before you
It's on
knew?
the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
You have to let it linger.
No, we don't. Let's go. It's like, why are you still
My
here?
assistant should be gathering soil samples near Gotan's
Oh,
bales.
okay, good.
It's just outside Lostwig.
Okay.
But I already told you that. Now go, quickly.
Okay. Alright. We did get the why are you still here after all. I was about to say, okay, good, they didn't do that. And they did it! So, when it comes to side quests, I don't always do all the side quests if they don't make sense to do them in terms of what's going on with the main story and what's going on with the side quest. So, for example, if someone asks you to go pick a flower, alright, we have to fast travel here again. There's no actual path land walking from here to there. So, because of that, I'll fast travel. But I'll still avoid fast traveling most of the time. And fortunately, this side quest, she's as close as she can be. She's right here on the edge. But yeah, so... Oh, she's in danger.
Someone's in trouble.
So sprint, Clive. Don't wait for your sprint to kick in. Just do it.
That's enough.
Oh boy. Oh doggy. These guys take a little bit of. Little. Kick them up. Ah, okay. So yeah, depending on what the side quest is, I don't necessarily want to do a side quest if it doesn't make sense. If somebody asks you to pick flowers, meanwhile your main quest is the entire world is in jeopardy, it doesn't make sense to go picking flowers. But if there's this sort of side quest where somebody's life is on the line, oh, swing with a big old Garuda claw. If somebody's life is on the line and your main quest is wait for somebody to change their clothes, then it makes sense to do the side quest.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait,
Shaken lady.
I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for
Looking for you, miss.
This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened.
No,
It's
you
the
wouldn't.
good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
No, I wouldn't.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Yeah, as Martel implies, Bohemil is all about the vegetables.
Well then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Yeah, so now that Clive already killed the monsters, she's safe, and with him out here, she's safe. So the person who knows about soil should be the one digging up the soil. Or she could at least show him what the correct soil looks like. Just trusting he'll know what dark, rich, and fragrant means? Somebody who has no experience in botany? There's no effing way, dude. So yes, that part of this side quest story makes no sense. But not all the side quests. In many games, many side quests are very corny, and they're just time wasters. Pad the runtime kind of thing. So yeah, it's a little goofy to say the least. So we're stealing soil from the vineyard. I mean, I doubt the Lost Wing people would mind.
That should be enough. I'd better get it back to the hideaway.
Also, of course, we don't have anything, the correct kind of containers to transport it in, or containers at all. Clive just shoves it all in his pocket like everything else. That is his superpower. He has the magic main character protagonist ability to carry everything or anything. Which you don't really question on the older games when nothing looks real, but in the more modern games where everything looks real, it's a little bit more of a stretch when the characters are doing things that are a little bit completely unreal. Oh, you're watering with a water can instead of with your magic water hands. That's interesting. Most people use the powers. Oh, did I just shove her? Get out of here! Stop your farming. So, yeah, it makes no sense that she wouldn't, like, she would leave when it... She wouldn't come back to do it again, but if she's already out here, she would collect the soil. Clive killed the monsters. If he's here, he can be bodyguard. And it's totally fine for her to be here when Clive is here. So, yeah, that's completely goofy, but it's, you know, kind of typical side quest fare. It's not safe for you here. I got that now. I'll leave now that all the monsters are dead and it's suddenly safe for me here. Huh? How about I gather the soil for you? Do you know what soil is? No, I just called it dirt. You're perfect for the job! Without showing you what I'm talking about, let me just tell you it's dark, rich, and fragrant, and that'll
My
cover
shield
it.
and shining armor. You can give those samples straight to the garden master. He's expecting them.
You got it. Here you go, Bohomil.
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Yes, she is.
Oh, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
You are a dick.
Yes. Here.
Oh my god. Yeah, there are some right asshats in this universe. Just like our universe. Here you go.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
He's a bearer.
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping?
He did, actually. He
Here.
said I would be rewarded.
I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
What? Have him give me his... Clive, tell her. And tell him. Hey!
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do.
Sid already did, though.
We'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Sid did eat the apple, but we don't know if he's been poisoned. He is also coughing up blood, so maybe it has nothing to do with his smoking or his powers or his being a dominant, and it's just he keeps eating all the apples to inspire everyone, and they're poisoning him. He's
Now, my
got
research
blight
can
in his
continue apace.
lungs.
And when my fertilizer is complete, the furrows will need expanding.
You suck,
Will
dude.
not bow to the blight.
Clive, can't you punch this guy? That's
Come
so
by again
frustrating.
when we've grown some fruit worth eating, and I'll see that you get some.
Thanks, Martel. Can we just punch this? He's a bearer. How can he treat humans so badly, callously? I guess he was a bearer from, like, a wealthy family that treated him well in one of the countries that doesn't completely trash their bearers, or otherwise he wouldn't care about his
We're
research.
looking at half a dozen.
I mean, he would, but not to the point where he would treat people like garbage. Anyway, so when it comes to side quests, yeah, we'll do the side quests. Sometimes we won't do the side quests until the main quests die down and there's a lull in the story.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Bye, Karen.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Why does everyone think that?
What do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
I mean, by the end of the game, sure. But at this point, we brought Jill home to the hideaway, and she was unconscious, and she just woke up. So why exactly do we have a lot to thank her for? Really, Clive does have a lot to thank her for, because she's given him a new, like, lease on life, a new reason to live and push forward. But Karen doesn't know that. So it's a little strange. Anyway, let's buy ourselves a Gaia
Driving me
blade.
blind, you know.
You set the price. You can't set your own price. I pay your price, and then you tell me I'm robbing you blind. That doesn't make any sense, you little crazy. We are going to sell 1 potion to go down to 2.
Be thankful you got that much.
Be thankful I got the standard amount.
Off you
got
go,
it.
then. And best of luck.
I would have liked it better if different merchants
Probably
gave
say
you...
thank you to Gav too.
I should indeed. So if we look on the map, now we can see there's no side quests. Before it would show you where all the little green exclamation marks are. So everything done is clear, and we wouldn't normally necessarily go on a side quest that's like run super far away while we're waiting, while Jill is waiting to change. But in this case we did, because Jill's matter was not pressing, and the other person was actually in an emergency situation. So the deliver the meals thing was like something that could have been done while Jill was changing, and the other thing was an emergency. So,
would it be?
But there will be points and times in the game when I don't do a side quest because the main quest is actually super pressing, and it never makes sense to me. That's why I'm not a fan of some aspects of the open world games where you have infinite freedom. Because you go, and it's just so crazy if you're story focused to be like, everyone's dying in the village, everyone's dying right now, and then you run out and do like 500 side quests, and then you come right back to the village. And like, of course, whether you ran out and did 500 side quests or you ran straight to the village from the last main quest, like you always get there right in the nick of time. At least in modern games. In older games, there were time... I guess not in all modern games, but in a lot of modern games. In older games, there were a lot of time-sensitive issues. You didn't do it on time, people died, or you died, and that's it. Like the original Fallout, or Star Control 2. Games with like major time consequences if you go out and screw around all day. Okay, so Gaia Blade +1. So I prefer that. I know a lot of people don't. The majority don't. That's why they don't make games like that anymore, but yeah. I still prefer that, and I think it's awesome. The more realism they put into it. Yeah, we're going to get the Gaia Blade +1. As usual, we buy the first item from Karen. Then we come over to the blacksmith, and we reinforce it at him. And we are... The Imperial Link is something rare that we got from the Dragoon fight.
Not the best work, but it'll do.
Then we can upgrade the Gaia Blade +2, and the Minotaur main is something we got from the Minotaurs. Unlike some of those other items that were blue and rare...
Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
What? Don't tell me what to not waste your time on. You just crafted it. Did I accidentally tell you to craft it again? Bye-bye. Alright, so now we can upgrade the Goldwork Sash, which is why we ended up buying that one before. One of the reasons. So we will go ahead and upgrade that.
Yeah, that should do you.
And the Goldwork Sash +1 and +2 just use Meteorite and Valley Matter and standard crafting materials. They don't use any of our rare stuff, so we're
Not the best work, but it'll do.
Gonna go ahead and do that. Now the Battle Chains, however, to get to the Battle Chains +1, takes another Imperial Link. And I don't want to go down to 0 Imperial Links. Just like the other items, the Frozen Tier, we just kept one. We didn't get the Iron Bracers +1 or +2. We just kept one Frozen Tier because I like keeping one of random inventory things in my inventory that don't impact the game in any way, shape, or form. I just like to have one more than I like to have an Iron Bracers +1 that would have been helpful for a certain amount of time. But, you know, Iron Bracers +1, +2. I'd rather have a random thing in my inventory. Why not? Some people like to collect and hoard as much stuff as they can in their inventory, even the stuff that is rare or whatever that impacts the game. Some people don't. I don't know. I just rather have a Frozen Tier than a small boost. So I'm going to use the items for the weapon and then save one of the two because you get 2 for most of the boss fights. So the Battle Chains +2 doesn't take anything rare, but the +1 takes Imperial Link. We could actually upgrade that and the +2, but it's only 6 defense higher. So I'm not too worried about it. So I'm going to save my Imperial Link for now. But unlike the blue items, like the Frozen Tier, I'm pretty sure we do get more of the Minotaur main and the Imperial Link throughout the game. Might not be for a while, but pretty sure we do get more of those. And there we go. Those are all the upgrades we're going to get for now.
fine.
It is a little bit weird to me that after one dungeon, right, you get something, you get a new weapon that is 25 higher, pretty significantly higher than the Stormcry, which is a super unique weapon that you can only get from this super rare, unique crafting material that you can only get from killing a freaking Eikon in this ultimate battle. So it's a little bit weird that it gets outclassed immediately. But, you know, that's why the first time through the game, well, that was one of the reasons why I didn't upgrade and use those unique items. The other reason was I was trying to save them all to the end of the game to see, oh, does it get you anything else? Oh, the Moogle's here? I didn't know you came over here.
Better be careful you don't set that breath of light, Kupo.
I did not know you moved. Here I was saying how I didn't think you said anything different for a long time. You already moved. Huh, maybe he just moves with the main quest and I never noticed that before. Hey kids, you guys are great. So we'll continue on with our main quest, talk to Gav.
So your mind's made up, is it?
No, it's
We're
real.
leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Just like the rest of my body.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood.
It's good advice, Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah,
I'd be lost without you.
yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss.
I love how uncomfortable Gav gets. So realistic, though.
Take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
There's definitely a
Give
lot
my
of people like
regards
that.
when he gets back.
I will.
Immediately takes 10 steps away. Alright, they got Jill
Sorry
some
to keep you
clothes.
waiting.
And it looks better than what
Ready, my lady?
99% of the people here are wearing, so they gave her
Ready.
some really nice clothes. Milady. Milord. Onward to victory. So yeah, maybe you guys prefer to play it in the total standard way, where it's, you treat it more like a video game and you don't care. You'll just do a side quest if a side quest is available. Doesn't matter if it's picking flowers and the main quest is everybody is dying and they're literally on fire. You'll just treat it like a video game. Maybe you prefer to do it that way. It does make it easier, but I prefer to do it the other way to keep things as realistic as possible. For me, it's just more fun when the story is more realistically done, and even if I'm playing a part in making it pan out that way. It's just more fun that way to be able to suspend your disbelief and really dive into the story. And I can't suspend my disbelief if I'm picking flowers while people are on fire. So we're heading back to Rosaria. And Jill is on the team by our side. And she, like Sid, has dominant power. She is a dominant of ice.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Rand did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
Well, you're a deserter now, whether you wanted to or not.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
Yeah, I could see why he would never want to.
I know.
And why did you ask?
But I'm here now.
With you by my side. With you by my side.
Thanks to you.
The Imperial Province of Rosaria.
We should press on.
So it's no longer the Royal Duchy of Rosaria. Completely belongs to the Empire.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
That is a great plan. That is a great freaking plan. I don't think they do as much with that plan as they could have. Alright, Joe, run it up. So yeah, your allies will run when you run. They'll even dash when you dash. Hey guys, how you guys doing? Can I talk to you?
Fuse on this one. Explains why there's a premium on Imperials. Maybe I should up your rations, build you up a bit. Bet you'd love another bowl of Martha's Best, wouldn't you?
Thews? I don't know what thews are. I mean, Thew who does the Transformer reviews? Alright, so, alright, good. We've got... This is one of those situations where I don't know how much of this I want to show as far as exploring around the area. I don't think we're going to necessarily explore anywhere. Just raw around the area. So the two choices are I can explore everywhere and then go on to the quest, which is how I played the game originally. I went and explored every area fully and then went on forward. So I didn't do any extra grinding where it was like warping back and forth to an area or fighting repeated enemies, but I did fully search in every area to get the treasures or whatever side quests were around in those areas. Or the other option is just don't and go straight to whatever side quests are around like this and don't go checking every dead end, because again it'll make the playthrough super longer if I do it that way. I think we are going to try it that way, and we will not go exploring until there's a reason to do so. I'm pretty sure every single area in the game, every dead end has something where something sends you to it at some point, so I guess we'll do it that way. We'll stay on the main road and we won't go directly to those places. You can see the monsters a boot. Oh, these are antelopes. Now, they are actually neutral monsters, or normal animals. So they won't attack you unless you actually bump into them. Normally, you can just walk by them, everything's cool, they won't fight you, you won't fight them. But if you bump one or touch one, then it's like, oh, okay. Oh, time for death. Time for death. I'm not sure. So normally I don't fight these guys. Yeah, normally I don't fight them because it just, I mean, there's no real reason to. There isn't a crafting material that's unique to these guys that I'm aware of. Any crafting material kind of comes in categories, so you don't have to fight neutral, peaceful enemies to get it. So we won't. Oh my god. I just want to look around real quick because the game looks fantastic and realistic. Holy shnikes. Are you guys seeing this game? My freaking god.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Yep, so they were building a bridge across there and they stopped. Because, I mean, they got wiped out. After Phoenix Gate, the Ironblood came in also. And then I guess the Empire didn't care.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand.
Give you an and? Give me an and. Or shouldn't it be a and?
Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you?
Oh, now it's an and.
Typical. A bloody bearer. Just when I thought my luck had changed.
Yeah, it's this guy.
Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded.
See, this is where Jill should be stepping in.
Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And as funny late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Might as well, because we're doing it. But
Fine.
I love the spirit. Reluctance.
All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else.
Yeah, let me show it in my pocket.
Something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
So for all of these side quests, they don't have Jill just come up and say, oh, he's my branded, and Clive doesn't say, yeah, I work for her, because they wanted to save the resources, because you could do these side quests at a point later where you didn't necessarily have Jill with you. Because it's like Sid, the party changes throughout the game. Sid is sometimes with us, sometimes not. Jill is sometimes with us, sometimes not. I'm going to say that and leave it at that, because there's no spoilers that way.
At Martha's Rest, and be sure to thank your owner for me.
But it would have been so much better if they recorded these side quests dialogue like two ways. One if you had Jill with you, and one if you didn't, so that she could step up for assholes like this, who are like, oh, I don't want to use another man's branded. Oh, God, the luck. Why do I have to have a branded come help me? Like these... And this guy is the pompous voice actor, or, I mean, the voice actor who voices pompous characters. I think he was the guy who was doing the washing at the hideaway. So the Chocobos have caught this guy's cargo. We're going to Martha's Rest anyway. There's a lot of monsters off the side of the path. We will be fighting more monsters as we proceed. Oh. Yeah, the radar shows you if an enemy is close. It gives you that little red warning icon. Oh, this game is so freaking nice to look at. Yeah, if you go straight to
Martha's Rest.
Yeah, so if you go straight to Martha's Rest, it's real quick. And we will be going and fighting some monsters as the side quests and main quests take us around the rest of the map a little bit later.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He's not one of ours. Look, he's with his master.
Yeah, see? Dialogue like that.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
Dialogue like that is really good for the flavor. But you need them to be doing that also during the side quests to make it more realistic. Like Clive would not be just bargaining by himself as a branded with all these people interacting. It would be Jill taking charge, as that was Clive's plan in the first place, and it makes a hell of a lot of sense. She doesn't have a brand. She would be the one in charge of all these conversations.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
Have a sealed crate. We can't open the crate and look inside. Have it, though.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. Have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens?
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
So no one's going to help Rowan. Thanks for the 50 ability points. And no gold. What? That is awful. 18 XP, 50 ability points for... No one knows why we got that from this. 10 sharp fangs and 5 bloody highs. I mean, I guess it was a super simple quest and all, but... Come on now. Maybe Gerard would have given something better to Jill or to somebody who he didn't see as a freaking...
We get travellers and merchants aplenty through here. Enough to keep me busy, that's for certain.
Okay, great. I'm glad that you keep busy, Gerard. Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Got a little quick save, and now we've got our own happy little Jill cheering in the save screen. 16-bit Jill cheering along with the rest of the party. We'll see you guys next time for more Final Fantasy XVI. The following will be repaid with a swift boot to the arse, mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, fingering. No comment.